Friday Night Fights. The only battle league that matters in the entire world.
Strictly for my Hoffa gang, for my Hoffa gang. Strictly for my Hoffa gang, strictly for my Hoffa gang.
He said, Snipe dissed you. Could have did better, but he tried. Then I showed you. You ain't make an effort to reply. You a veteran inside. You supposed to have a swing set. So how was this your playground and you letting niggas slide? That fella should have died. You was supposed to eat it. But since it was shitty, you retreated. A small hit is still a hit. That's how we treat it. If a nigga even at me on Twitter, he won't live to retweet it. And you work on the net, we see it. But all your network's older than Jesus. We gotta keep it real and see it. Cause I've been peeping in. You one of the stars, a fox. Been doing this for a whole lifetime, but now I CNN. It's showtime.
Social assassin. Hoffa gang. Let's go. My punches strike with the might of a giant iron sword, and when it's pulled from its sheath, sounds like a lion's roar. Different type of beast, no, you've never seen my kind before. Born half Lycan and the other half's a Viking lord. Strike a chord and wind up dead. A battle axe to your chest, a battle rap you to death. You decide. This is you and I, do or die, but cross me in this tourney and I swear you'll get crucified. Cause I'm gonna save that for the tournament. Fuck it. Hoffa gang. 500 is mine. Let's go.
There's been a conversation, hey, you know, is battle rap being like, quote unquote, whitewashed? Or is battle rap
is it no longer battle rap?
Is it still the same essence that you had in the Lions Den Fight Club?
Right.
It's a production.
What's your perspective?
Well, I gotta say, I'm sorry, no, I'm gonna cut you off, but I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry. But it just sounds too clean, Finn. It sounds too clean, Finn. Listen, Caffeine raised $113 million. How do you feel being one of them people that this reason?
I'm
sorry, Finn.
Hold it down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Before I ask a question, he asked the same question. I don't understand. So this is me having so Lux.
We captains.
So how do you feel about this? And he'd be like, no. How do you feel about it?
No face. That's how you know we love each other right here. This is big brother and sister shit right here. You know what I'm saying?
You're like taking like 20 steps.
No.
Yo, at the end of the pool like this, right?
Bro.
It's right there. It's right there.
Like I said.
$113 million.
So let me ask the same question I asked. And Matt asked the same question again.
Right.
How do you feel?
I just sit in my corner.
Right? How do you feel? Yo, in the comments, document how many times Mav does this a day.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
It was a lot.
So, how do you feel? Being that there is a conversation going on in the battle rap community saying that Caffeine, the deal, although it's great for the culture and it might be amplifying it and making it available to more users,
Bigger checks.
How do you feel about it? Do you feel as if it's like,
watering the game down?
This shit is watering down the culture? Or this is a good thing for the culture. We need this.
No, look. That's a good question, though.
It is a good question.
It's a healthy question.
It's healthy.
And as a vanguard, you know what I'm saying, I feel as though it just makes my perspective that much more important. It makes our job as people that lead the culture,
right?
You know what I mean? Even in your journalism aspect, it makes it that much more of us as far as in duty to remind people of that, though. So obviously that what that should say to us is, well, okay, what we doing is valuable.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
The why we doing it, though. That's the part where I feel it's important that we keep people's, especially the participants.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
That being their focus, to know why it's raising that. And let's keep those things that are important to us, to the integrity of what we do, the sport, the integrity of what we do.
What is your why?
That's my why. That. Throughout everything. It's how to keep the naturalness. In
That shit
all areas.
That shit what you in surf
that
was
I
a natural.
walk.
That was different.
Of course.
With some whole nother
Of
different.
course,
I've never been in that type of environment, watching it as a fan.
And sitting there knowing that we don't know when it's gonna get back
Yeah.
to that, what it was.
May never get back to that. I mean,
Well,
I
no,
say
but
never,
that,
but
we're never gonna say
and
that.
I say never, but you know.
Because even for us to even have the conversation, have that on our mind and in our mainframes, we know that obviously that's the goal.
Right.
We having these platforms to say and have a voice. That means okay, it's our responsibility.
Facts.
You know what I mean? To have the ability comes with responsibility. That's just what it is. So in that, I know, okay, they're not gonna be shelling out that type of money for no reason.
Right.
But our reason, that's what's important. I want just to always just reestablish that to everybody that's doing this shit, man. It has to be from the heart. And that right there will trickle out into other areas of just your life, how you live.
That's real.
You know what I'm
When
saying?
it's not, it shows.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
you understand?
definitely shows,
You understand? So, okay, you didn't have it, then you got it, then the next thing is what? Keeping it.
Right.
So if we just talking about the you know, maintenance and just keeping something going on, that comes with a sense of order. But that sense of order has to be, you gotta know why you doing it, where you going, and that gives you the integrity to do what you're doing.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I know, listen, I gotta get up I can't party all night.
Right.
Because I got this
Gotta
responsibility here.
Right.
So we gotta really always keep in our frontal lobes is what's our reason for doing this shit.
Right.
And like I always said, I keep in my frontal lobe is I love the idea of the community, to be a part of the community of the elites when I can't do this shit no more.
Right.
When they put your name on the jersey in the rafters, like that shit means something.
Right.
You understand? Like not for nothing. I don't
you up
fuck
there.
about listen. Like I'm saying, the money is just a means to be here with this shit.
But do you think the Ultimate Madness tournament kind of gives more motivation to the bag opposed to the skill, being that it's very like announced, hey, 25K. That's the whole like drive.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna catch you on I guess the instinct. People are just, you know, we're conditioned for that to be, we're so captivated by the money. This is society that we come in, but that's why I want the participants to know. And as a vanguard, that's my thing. You want to do this and do it from a space to where, listen, it's about that level, because that's the only way. Even if you want to get some money, some real money, it comes with a certain stature of doing it. You gotta be at a certain level.
I feel everything that you're saying, but I need 40, shorty. I need 40, shorty.
Yeah.
I need
What's up with that?
Yeah.
What's up with that? I need 40, shorty.
Yeah.
I need 40, shorty.
Yeah. And
Y'all- what's up with that?
but
What's up
look,
with that?
I can easily listen.
Right.
My whole shit was this.
Uh-huh.
I understood with the bit, and then don't ever get this twisted, because this come, like I said, being here comes with that is a means to just being and doing. I feel as you start growing, boom, boom, boom. It's just not like, okay, you gonna give $1 million to some 12, 13-year-olds, and you already know what a 12 or 13-year-old gonna do with that money. If he get that money, he only can do what he know.
Yeah, facts.
Me opening my mind up didn't never come with, okay, we're gonna get this money. And boom, boom. I always knew it was a vision. And my vision from the door was, first of all, I love what I do.
Right.
Fuck a job. I'm not going to do no job.
Right.
I'm here to do my work.
Purpose.
Fuck a job.
Uh-huh. I was born to do this.
I'm here to do my work.
Uh-huh.
So being rooted in knowing what my work is, I'm rich.
Facts.
I'm always rich.
Facts.
Right.
Don't ever get it twisted. When you doing your work, man, that shit part like the Red
Man,
Sea.
listen.
I ain't got to look for no money, man.
Man,
ever.
listen.
That shit there.
Right.
Every time. Now, if you doing some other shit, then then you got to deal with what you're doing.
Right.
But when you doing what this thing is, what you came for, so I'm only saying that to say, bro, I always was in love with what I was doing, and I knew in my heart of hearts there gotta be a way to just be able to keep doing this that I love and not have to stop with what I'm doing.
And we appreciate you coming back and staying active too.
Yeah, no, because once you figure out what your purpose is, and I'm saying it for anybody out there, once you figure out what your purpose is, man, they don't put you here to be. I don't have time to be doing nothing else. Only here to everybody who's catching this transmission, you here to do what you here to do. There's always gonna be means to do that. Now, if you doing some other shit, then you gonna find yourself doing some shit when you with your work. So I always, you know what I'm saying, to say, I was in love with what I'm doing. If I'm asking, or if I'm saying, listen, you got to give me this, because me being in love with what I'm doing already showed me I got shit to do with this. You gonna give me this? It's not going to no shit. It's going to everything I love.
And you gonna get compensated for it. You gonna
got to keep getting compensated for it.
Right.
So did you actually get paid the 40?
Motherfucker, right.
Gotta get some.
Listen. Yo, look, I'm telling everybody out there.
And probably more, man.
Right, cause listen, I'm doing my work. I'm not asking nobody for no more, no less. Only thing I'm asking for is so I can do my work.
And you put on a classic.
I lie to you not. I say, yo, listen, I just really want to do this. And I always thought about, yo, it gotta be a way for me to be provided for with just doing this. I love just doing this. And I always had those things. And I had a revelation with myself, like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna feed them, they gonna feed me, and we're gonna keep this.
That's it.
That's the reciprocity.
That's it.
You know what I mean? You'll never
and you getting the
run
love,
out
man.
of that.
How could you not? You getting the love. Like,
This Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.